intro. I love this intro, guys. I don't know if about you, but I love this intro. I just can't get enough from this intro. Welcome to Tesla Sundays Live. As you know, always on every Sunday, we are posting a live session and talk about Tesla here together. And we're having so many people already joining, which is absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comments, in the live chat, where you are watching from. And we will talk about so many things. And I have a surprise for you, okay? First of all, make sure to subscribe, okay? So this is clear. And the second, I would say, this was quite smooth, right? It wasn't it? So, very welcome people from Romania, Atlanta, North Carolina, Kentucky, London. We have Netherlands, we have Germany, we have Vermont, we have... Let me know, guys, in the live chat where you are watching from, okay? This is super interesting for me. So we are talking obviously about Tesla, right? And the stock currently is at $439. And the question is where it will go just after the earnings Q3 that will be here live broadcasted, obviously, on Wolf of Dubai. Most probably with a special guest. I don't know yet, but I think I will have a special guest for this special live stream. Very interesting friend of mine. We have Sweden, we have Kansas, US, we have Yemen, London, North Carolina, so many. Florida as well. So thank you very much for tuning in. So I want to show you the agenda for today, because as you know, I give you a quick agenda, and this time we do something different. This time there will be no breaking news. We go right into the Tesla stuff, okay? And if you like that, also for the future, make sure to like up and let me know in the live chat. We are directly cutting to the meat. And the first topic that I would let the ball rolling with would be that Tesla became the number one, according to the Apex Clearing Index, Millennial 100, the top one millennial stock. Okay, so millennials apparently really like Tesla stock. The most liked stock for millennials just surpassed Apple. So as you can see here, I think that this is absolutely great. I think that's absolutely fantastic, because Tesla, make a new trend in so many things. Why not be the number one liked stock as well, right? There's just so many great things about Tesla and their product that gives you the cult, and apparently for millennials as well. So second is Apple, then Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Nvidia, Disney, AMD, and Netflix. So as you can see, they are really in the mood of investing what they actually see, and this is, a great strategy to invest. Okay, look in your daily life and see what's going on. Are the people walking with green cups? Then maybe it's time to buy Starbucks, right? If you see people using more and more iPhones, then maybe it's time to buy Apple. Obviously, 10 years back. I'm talking 10 years back, because you have to see these trends early, like we have seen it 2019 with Tesla, okay? And this is all about it here on this channel. So make sure to subscribe as well, and follow me on Instagram, because there on Wolf of Dubai Danny, I'm talking about stocks and interesting trades as well. Now, further than that, we having a small surprise, because usually Tesla is quite, let's say, happy to give every client a no question asked 7-day return policy. I think the only condition to that was always that the car has below 1,000 kilometers and you are testing it, and if you don't like it, you just give it away, and you get all your money back. So this is apparently not anymore the case, maybe of just too many returns or too less returns, or maybe enough cars to drive or to test drive, because always it was the problem that they sold all the cars and they didn't had enough cars to test drive, and therefore, they said, just buy it, test it. If you don't like it, we are convinced you will like it, just give it back, which I really loved. But apparently it's not yet anymore doable at Tesla. Now I have also a second channel, guys. So if you don't want to miss any other crazy content, different content than on the main channel, make sure to subscribe my second channel, Wolf of Dubai 2. Link obviously into the description, very easy to find, and subscribe and ring the bell. Then Jim Cramer says Elon Musk took another step to becoming Henry Ford. Now I want to take this headline because it's very important, but that said, you need to also understand that we had this price reductions of the Model S, and now this statement by Cramer that the overall Tesla and Elon Musk gets more and more closer to Henry Ford is a super interesting one, because Tesla is doing something very interesting. If we have a look on the tesla.com should be the website of Tesla. Now let's go to the United States, and obviously we see the Model S starting below 70,000, which is I think a fantastic way to move forward and to give price how you say it advantages back to the client, because in the end the client will be the one that will carry Tesla very far away. Okay, but now this is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you something. If you are ordering a Model 3, for example, here, order now, then you will see that it's very easy, okay? 3 models, standard, long range, performance, all right? Then you go further, let's say we go for the performance one. Then you have just 5 colors, so very easy to really stand out and to simplify the ordering process, right? So you choose, for example, white, then you go next, interior, I would prefer white. We go further, and then you just choose if you want to have the autopilot or no, and then you just place the order. So very easy process, okay? And when Henry Ford wanted to make a car for everyone, for the masses, he actually started to produce just one model and one color, the T model, okay? And he just produced it and produced it in bigger and bigger quantities, and gave the price reductions always to the client, so the car got cheaper and cheaper, and more people finally could afford a car. So I think, it's quite interesting. Now a small thing that I think they did quite interestingly here, it's 69,420. So it's 69,420. Okay, the very interesting number of Tesla stock. So I think they just made really fun here to make the 420. I don't know about you, but I think that's definitely the case. Okay, what else? Then we having the next topic is Gigafactories, and I want to start in the US, and then we will move further to Germany or to Europe, and then we will move to the Shanghai factory. So we go from west to east, okay? But before we diving into that, let me have a look if we have some interesting comments here. We have people saying they are from Florida, Sweden, we have Norway, New Hampshire, we have Italy, Barcelona, Arkansas, and Philadelphia. No, it's Phil in Hawaii. Nice. Kuwait as well. And AP, our members actually asking, Goldman Sachs says it's time to buy value stocks and sell some tech. Well, people might think that tech are overvalued just because they had such a rally. They might be overbought, but I don't think they are overvalued, because we have seen that if everything goes to lockdown, the only thing that really happens is tech, right? Like Amazon, and Amazon will have a huge year. Now the holiday season is coming, so I think it's value stock. It's very hard, guys. If the money stays so cheap, value stocks maybe can return you 20-30% in the next maybe 12 to 48 months, while some growth stocks will return you 150 or 80 or 200%. It matter obviously how the business is, but if it's a great business and it's just returning growth like 100% year over year, then obviously it will multiply quite heavily, and we will talk about this a little bit later in this vlog as well. So, starting with the Texas factory, the first pillars of the factory just being raised. Okay, so this is a video of just a couple of, I think, days ago. So this is huge news. Okay, this is huge news because it's absolutely something that's showing us how fast Tesla is really building their factories. And we don't only talk about the overall situation with China, but we just talking about now US, right? And Europe is crazy on the way, obviously, to being built, and this is the next one that we are talking about. So Texas definitely, first pillars are being raised. Then there was some scandal, or not scandal, but news that the Tesla Gigafactory in Berlin didn't actually paid their water bills, which gave them a water outage. However, apparently they are operating as normal. Maybe there was a big, let's say, bill, and Tesla said, no, we want to investigate how this comes, that the bill is so huge, and that's why we want to resolve this. In Germany, or the officials in Germany who are responsible for the power, for the water supply, said, we will cut the water supply, obviously. But yeah, that's not apparently affecting the further build up of Giga Berlin. And finally, in China, in Shanghai, we are exporting Model 3s, which is fantastic. We are pushing 24/7 production, which is amazing. And we are about to roll out some Model Ys made in China. So huge news from Shanghai in the Gigafactory, and this is another great example how great it is to have a Gigafactory over there with such a potential, such a pace, such a fast pace, how everything happens over there. Now we have a further question asked to Elon Musk from Tesla owners in Silicon Valley. Any updates on the Model Y 7-seater? And Elon Musk replied, starting production on 7-seater next month already, which is, surprising, which is fantastic, because obviously the 7-seater will cost a little bit more. Let us have a look on the website if we can order one right now. Let us have a look. So let's say long range, and okay, 5 seats, 7 seats. Okay, you cannot actually choose it. You cannot choose it right now. But apparently in December, the first one will be available for $3,000 more. Okay, just so you heard it already. And Yeah, so what I'm just not getting is why you cannot order now if the production starts next month and the initial deliveries would be early December, because people would love to order already. What I also didn't understand, I don't know about you guys, but why Apple, for example, when they released the iPhone, just let the people pre-order 3 days after and not next day. I don't get it. So still they can deliver at a certain point, but they could, give the chance to people after the event for some that are excited to say, I will directly order it. I don't get it, but there's for sure some very smart explanation about that. Now, before we going into the Q3 numbers and projections, I want to quickly have a look into the chat right now. And what I wanted to do also, I wanted to put the chat here on the main screen. So for that, I just need to paste it here, and here we go. Jack, you are right. That's absolutely wow. 24 hours. Chat is production is absolute. Chat would be also nice. 24/7 chat. 24/7 chat, by the way, is available in our membership group. What a transition. So this is maybe the best membership out there that you can get. It's very much having value, because you can choose between 3 tiers. The second tier, the Real Wolf, give you access to our Discord chat where we talk 24/7 about Tesla stock and other stocks. And the Ultimate Wolf gives you even 101 with me over email, over social media. We can talk about your strategy, your portfolio, whatever you would like. So I will become your mentor, so to say. I would love to have this for myself when I started, or I have, someone to ask questions. So should I sell now? What should I do with my profits? Or so, sometimes you have really hard questions to answer, and I can help you. And I'm doing this so happily, because I'm just addicted to stocks, and I can just count the hours until the stock market opens. So I am definitely your guy, guys. Okay. So let's have a look into the chat real quick if we have some questions that we need to answer. What are you thinking about Tesla next week? Yeah, I bought some calls for Tesla, because which I want to, and this is important, guys, not because some short-term speculation. I want to hold them for at least till the end of the year, and maybe till beginning of next year, and maybe even longer. It's just a matter of time. I think that the story just evolve more and more, and I think we can see some 10 really no problem, Jack. I can name you every now and then. That's not an issue. So we have people here also from Florida. We have people from Peru. We have people from sunny California as well. So all over the world. So it's very easy to get me out of the concept, apparently. We were talking about the Tesla stock. So let's have a look. To answer the question, I think it's technically wise, interesting. Plus, more to that, even you can see here that I showed you this. This could be a trend line here where the stock could bounce off and we just go higher and higher. And if I'm, right with that, and we are somehow, along this trend line, then we could see by 2021 a share price of about 700, guys. Okay, and this would be crazy, okay, for my call options, obviously. So I'm just holding, I have a very, I have special call options that I bought in Germany, which are working a little bit different than, the US ones. In the US, you have to say the strike price and the expiry date. Those that I'm buying have no strike price and actually no expiry date, so it's much more easier to hold them long term. So that's the beauty about it. Though the bad side of it is if they reach a certain strike price in the lower field, they can go to zero. But to be honest, call options can also go very, very low if it's going into the other direction. So it all depends, how you see it. So I think I really like them. Then we have people from San Francisco, New York City, and our member AP from Finland. We have San Diego as well in the house. Just saying. All right. So let's dive into the Q3 numbers, because this will be a huge push for the Tesla stock, hopefully next days or next week. So we will have the Wednesday, 21st October earnings release after the market closes, which is interesting because it was moved quite early into the months, which I think it's always a good sign. And the earnings whisper number that people are thinking the EPS should be somewhere around 0.82. The consensus even is 0.56. So very, very interesting will it be, because I found the following in the Reddit Tesla Investors Club. I found this calculation could be a little bit bullish here, but it's we are talking here about an EPS of $1.95, which is obviously much bigger than the 0.82. More than double than that. So this would be a huge surprise and would catapult the stock, very, very high. I even said it many times on Tesla Sunday, on the Tesla Sunday vlog, that I can see even an interesting, how to say it, an interesting stock price, maybe 10% more than the all-time high, so somewhere around 550 would be amazing, right? According to this calculation, we will see a profit of almost $700,000, but still profitable. I think Tesla want to be also profitable, because then they have the chance to get included into the S&P 500, which will be a huge bull indicator as well, obviously, to see funds and hedge funds and big guys need to buy Tesla even more. And if you talking about big guys, then you don't come around this guy. Ron Barron, billionaire, long-term investor, made heavy money on Tesla. Okay, I think he invested 400 million in one or in two of his funds into Tesla 2014, and this 10x already for him, so he made out of it $3 billion, which is a crazy amount, obviously. And I think that it's just the beginning. He says it's only the beginning. So if you can, guys, watch this interview. This is so amazing what this guy has to say about Tesla. If you are somehow long on Tesla, then this is a must watch. And finally, we have a little bit of a competition news here. The Volkswagen ID3 surpassed Model 3 volume in Norway, but this is not shocking, because it's always with new cars or specific cars like the Volkswagen ID3 obviously sells quite nicely, because everyone want really try this car, buy this car, lease this car. So it's nothing like we should be concerned of. So Tesla is definitely selling much more cars than they can produce, I think. So the demand is there. And let me have a look. What else do we have? We have Netherlands as well. We have questions. When will be the breaking news tomorrow? Very easy. When I wake up. Just give me a couple of hours of sleep and you will have the breaking news tomorrow morning. I think it will be around 9 or 10. No, let's say 10 10:30 Dubai time AM, which is you can look it up for your area. But I hope you liked it, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, obviously. Follow me on Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny. I post things about Dubai. I am posting things about my life. I am posting things about stock market and other things. So very, very, very interesting. I hope you had a blast, and I hope you having a fantastic weekend. And we have another member that just entered the chat, Macan156 from Canada. Thank you so much for all your support. Think about to become a member of this channel and get access to our Discord chat, and also to me if you want, with the third tier. And I really appreciate that you switched on. And I see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Stay healthy, safe, and most important, always positive, guys. Take care.